Okay. Can you see the camera?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
the study in France means for you guys, for Indians especially, based on this partnership between the French government and the Indian government, exploring new opportunities. And as President Macron said a few years ago when he visited India, that France is the gateway for Europe to Indian students. So this is very important for you. Once you think about France, please consider thinking about Europe as well. At the American Business School of Paris, we have 3 undergraduate programs. We have the BBA, we have the Bachelor in Fashion and Luxury, and we have the Bachelor in Sports Management. This doesn't concern you. What does concerns you is this part. We have 5 Masters of Science in Digital Marketing, Entrepreneurship, Logistics, FinTech, and IT and Data Management. We have 2 MBAs, Entrepreneurship and International Business Development, and we do have Communications and Product Management, and we have a DBA program in partnership with Franklin University. Our school is very international because it's a unique, I would say, situation in Paris and in France in general. When you sign up to any of our programs, you can earn dual degrees, the American degree accredited in the US and the French degree accredited in France. What does mean international setting? What does mean international environment in our school? This means that we have international faculty members coming from 90 different nationality, 90 different, I would say 90% they are English native speakers. We have international students body coming from 80 different countries, including from India, but most of them, they are coming from the US, since we are American business school, so many Americans are coming to France to our school. International alumni network in 70 different countries. When you sign up to the American Business School of Paris, you will be part of one of the most important international alumni network worldwide. And we have many partnerships with industries in France, Europe, and worldwide. We are ranked in France first business school enrolling American students. And based on this, settings and on these international points and items, we are ranked first intercultural and international business school in France. Our accreditations are basically French and American. IICBE, which is our accreditation board for the BBA, MBA, Master of Science programs. We are member of AACSB. Our degrees are certified and accredited by France Compétence, which is the French public authority to accredit the French professional degrees. Erasmus Plus regarding, the internship and the scholarships for the internships. And in the US, we are accredited by the US Department of Education and the US Department of Veteran Affairs. What makes our school French? Because we are both American and French. What makes our school French is that we are part of IGS Group, which is a French non-profit university with 9,000 partnerships with industry, 72,000 worldwide alumni network, and 15,000 students enrolled per year at IGS University within 3 campuses, Paris, Lyon, and Toulouse in France. We deliver French accredited diplomas, as I said, accredited by France Compétence. We are first intercultural business school in France because we are evolving in this atmosphere. The internships in France are part of the academic requirements. I do know that in the US, mostly we graduate and then we do internships. Here in France, the internship is part of the academic requirements to get graduated. That's why we had these partnerships with the industry to facilitate the integration and the insertion of our students into the jobs market and to earn the internship at the end of their studies. And that's why, we have many professional development activities. We have a professional advisory board composed from HR directors, managers, consultants, entrepreneurs from France. It's very important to have this network in France in order to facilitate the partnerships and the integration of our interns into the French and European companies. We have corporate talks and corporate visits, and we have company cases, which means that we have these activities with the industry where they submit their real challenges, and our students are working on real challenges and they are delivering solutions. So these points make our school very French oriented. At the same time, we are American school. Why you are American school? Because you are delivering American accredited degrees, MBA, MSc, bachelor's. Our American education system is 100% based on the American standards, 100% courses in English. The courses are based on textbooks and on chapters to be read before attending the classes, which means that students, when they come to class, they don't listen, they participate. This passive attitude is not anymore, I would say, positive. You guys participate and be proactive. The pedagogy is based on team projects or representations in classes, and this is very important to enhance your oral skills and communication skills. The American standards in terms of academics, grading system, syllabi, online enrollment in the courses, add and drop, all these American standards. And we are following the American calendar since we are welcoming many American students coming from our sister universities in the US. We do have an American Academic Senate, which is our academic advisory board based on deans, provost, president of universities in the US, and they are advising us to keep our university in the high quality assurance and to be really innovative in terms of pedagogy and professional development. We are listed on the directory of the US Department of Education for the deferment-only process and the Department of Veteran Affairs through the GI Bill, which means that our school now is recognized by these two US departments, US ministries. And now what I would like to share with you is the programs that we are suggesting for students who already are done with their bachelor's degree. But before going to the, I would say, Master of Science programs and to the MBA programs, do you have any questions about this component, about this international exposure, about this positioning of our school as French and American? I would love to have a little bit, your reaction and your thoughts, if you do have any.
Yes, students, any questions, any queries from your end? Please feel free to ask.
Or observation.
Yes. Any inputs from your end?
Okay, let's move to the, yes, is there anyone?
I think Dr. Fady will open it up at the end of your complete presentation.
Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Tableau, rappel. This one, I think. Can you see it? The Master of Science brochure, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. So,
Yes, sir.
as I said, we have 5 majors in our Master of Science program. We have the digital marketing major. We have the entrepreneurship and innovation major. We have the fintech with the cryptocurrency major and digital sustainability. We have the logistics and supply chain management, which will be launched in 2023. And we have the IT and data management. What I would like to share with you that what are the requirements to apply to these programs? If you have a bachelor's degree, a 3-year bachelor's degree, you should do a Master 1, and then in the Master 2, you will reach one of these majors. If already you have a master's degree and you would like to come to France and to enhance your skills in one of these degrees, you are eligible to go directly to the MSc second year. You don't need to do M1 and then M2. You can go directly to M2. If you guys, you have a 4-year bachelor's degree, what we call the BTech, you know, I know a little bit now about the Indian academic system. If you do have a BTech and you have a significant work experience between 3 and 4 years, you are eligible to apply to the second year Master of Science program in one of these 5 majors. Is it clear? So 3-year bachelor's degree, you have to do M1, M2. If you have master's degree, you go directly to MSc2. If you have a BTech 4-year bachelor's degree and significant work experience, you are eligible. The jury will decide whether you can go directly or you need to do the M1 and the M2. Okay.
Father's name, mother's name, that's all. We cannot see the slide.
Oh, you can see.
Yes.
Oh, you cannot see. Oh, I am sorry. No, because
no problem.
I asked you if you can see. You said yes, you can see the program.
Yes, the slide was there.
Okay, hold on.
That is the page number 3, I think, of 22.
Okay. Now, is it okay? Can you see it?
Now we can see it.
Okay, so do you need me to note again the name of the majors? Digital marketing, entrepreneurship and innovation, fintech, logistics and IT, and data management. And here are the board of accreditations on the bottom that you can see: the AISSB, the IICBE, the France competence, the US ministers. Okay. So in all our programs, as I said, we are delivering dual degrees. The American Master of Science, which is accredited in the US, and this is very important for your international career. And if you'd like to go to the US, having a Master of Science from the American Business School of Paris, accredited by IICBE and by the Council for Higher Education. Beside this Master of Science, American one, we do have the French master's degree. And this is definitely important for you guys in terms of launching your career in France and in Europe. Because thanks to the French master's degree, you will get what we call 2-year stay back. As you might know, in France, we grant 1-year stay back after the master's degree to all the international students. But for Indians, it's 2-year stay back because we have a partnership, strategic partnership between the French government and the Indian government, which allows the Indian students, when they go to the police after their master's degree in France, to request to change their status from students to employee based on the French master's degree. And this is very important in terms of opportunity. Okay, let's move forward. The digital marketing. In the digital marketing, as you might see, we do have some courses, but what we into the digital marketing. I will not quote all the classes, but few of them which are very important and for which the students are well prepared to handle the digital marketing in the industry afterwards, such as, for example, journalism, new media, and community management, the strategic communications, especially oriented France and Europe, digital communications and social media, cross-channel marketing strategy and management. And finally, which is very, I would say, popular, project management for communications. The purpose of this digital marketing program is not to prepare our students to be only operational, but to start to be operational and then to be manager of the digital marketing in the industry. You guys, you have to earn the technical skills first, and then you will evolve in your career to be manager. And this program is preparing our students to be future managers of digital marketing in the French, European, and international industry. Any questions about the digital marketing? Yes, please, Risha, go ahead. Risha.
Yes, sir. So I have done a digital marketing course from here in India. So like I don't have, like I have the knowledge, but I don't have the skills. And I'm also working with a company right now, like for digital marketing. I'm handling their YouTube and Instagram. So like if I'm done, I've got that experience. So like apart from that, what other things will I get to gain in this program, and like how helpful will it be for future?
Now you are doing a BTech or a bachelor's degree?
I've done a BBA degree, and then like I'm going to pursue MBA from this university. And
So
apart from that, I've done a digital marketing course.
Yes, good. If you are doing BBA, the BBA that you are doing is a 3-year BBA program or 4-year BBA program?
The three years.
3 years, which means that you have to do a Master of Science first year, and then the Master of Science second year. You cannot apply for the Master of Science second year directly. You have to do M1 and the M2. The purpose of the M1, that you have to earn the prerequisite for all the management, marketing classes, business classes, because here in the second year, these classes are very strategic. They require a certain level of maturity and a certain level of knowledge in terms of content and in terms of hands-on. So definitely you are eligible to apply to the Master of Science, but in the frame of M1 and then M2.
So like I have to do the Master of Science first.
Yes, you have to do the M1 first year, and that's the second year.
So that, like, what will be the process? Like, where can I do this thing? Where can I do this program? And like,
you'll do it here in France. You'll do the MBA 1 or the M1 in France in 2 semesters. Okay. And then afterwards, you will do the year after the MBA 2 or the MSc 2.
In digital marketing.
For digital marketing, it's a Master of Science. The MBA, it's an MBA in communications and project management. It's different. The MBA is different from the Master of Science. We'll see it later.
Okay. Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Any other question on the digital marketing major? Okay. Let's move to the entrepreneurship and innovation. In this program of entrepreneurship and innovation, the purpose is to lead any development, upcoming development in the industry, and having the entrepreneurial skills. We do have an MBA in entrepreneurship. The difference here that this Master of Science, this major is lighter than the MBA. The MBA is, I would say, which means that and the purpose of this entrepreneurial innovation is to be a future leaders in the industry, to lead the innovation, the digital transformation, and to be an entrepreneur inside the company, taking initiatives to innovate the company and to develop it internationally and nationally. Just a few courses to get you an idea about this point: data analytics and decision making, entrepreneurship and innovation, strategic leadership, and strategic communications. These courses definitely are dedicated to enhance your skills in terms of business development, leadership, and entrepreneurship and innovation. Any questions about this program, about this major? Okay. The fintech, this one is very new. We just launched it a few months ago. It's very popular. And nowadays, I do know that it's very trendy, you know, the cryptocurrency, the blockchain, and the whole on. So students who are enrolled in this program, these students, they will be more operation managers in the cryptocurrency stuff. They are not engineers. They will not be the dealers in terms of cryptocurrency, but they will be the managers and the consultant in terms of risk management, in terms of IT management, and in terms of cybersecurity. Just to give you an idea about the courses and the topics the students are taking: the financial markets and risk management, venture capital and private equity, financial applications, blockchain technology and cybersecurity, and the finance and big data management. So as you see, it's very oriented technically as fintech and blockchain technology, because you guys at the end, you are going to be the experts in this new field of finance technology. Otherwise, you can be in the finance field, but without having the knowledge and the skills in connection with the fintech and the digital sustainability. Do you have any questions on this major? Okay, let's move on. The logistics and supply chain, this one is very popular, and it's designed with one of our sister schools in at IGS University, which is ICD Business School. And students, they are getting 2 Masters of Science program at the end, the American one and the French one. This program will be launched in 2023, and it's very, very popular. Already we have more than 20 applications. The courses are well designed, you know, to make the future graduates experts and well prepared to handle the logistics and the supply chain and the purchasing management in the industry in France and in Europe. Just few examples about the courses we are suggesting in connection with this major: purchasing policy and strategy, sustainable purchasing, ecological conception and upcycling, ecologistics, international supply chain management, purchasing negotiation, and supplier analysis and sourcing. So as you see, the courses are well designed to enhance the technical competences and skills for students who are signing up for this major. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, Anurag, do you have any questions? Okay. I hope you are gathering what is being said, because you showed particular interest in foreign education.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, in case there are any questions, please do ask. Yeah, same goes for others also. In case any questions are there, please do ask.
And the last major in the Master of Science is the IT and data management. The IT and data management, besides, you know, the core courses that we can see in the other majors, which mean the strategy communication, the strategy management, the finance, the negotiation and intercultural studies, the 4 courses which are really dedicated to the students who would like to enhance their skills in data management are the enterprise strategy and technology management, project management in IT, IT innovation and governance, and the data management and big data. So this degree is important because it's set in partnership with an engineering school dedicated to the data management. And students, they are earning at the end of the studies the degree from ABS and the master's degree from our engineering sister school. And the point is, they will not become engineers, you know, with this degree. They will become project managers in engineering and in IT. And the whole courses are prepared to enhance the skills in management and in project management. Any questions? So
Yeah.
yes,
Dr.
excuse me.
Fady, I would like to ask a question. See, all these students, they will be commencing with their PGDM program in the 22-24 batch. So I'm sure many of the students, they would like to know, is there any possibility that if they are doing here 22 to 24 year program, 22 to 24 2-year program, PG program, then can they go over there to American Business School for a certain period and attain a higher education degree or diploma?
They should spend here at least 1 year. Yes, after their postgraduate program, they can come to France for 1-year program and sign up for any of these programs and earn the master's degree from the American Business School based on their postgraduate program from your institution.
Sure. Can they do it at the end of their first year of PG program over here?
So which means that we have to do the mapping. The program of this the first year, what we call the 1+1. The students, yes, you will show us what the students are learning during this 1 year. If it's consistent with our M1, it's possible. If not, we'll suggest maybe to add 1 or 2 classes to be aligned to our first year program. So yes, it's possible.
Right, because I think that is the question in the mind of a lot of students, although they are not asking it. Yeah, please proceed.
Great. So the purpose of the Master of Science program, guys, is to prepare the students to be managers in very specific fields. It could be data management, fintech, digital marketing. It could be in entrepreneurship and innovation. It could be in logistics. So it's very technical oriented and very specific field. This is, I would say, the specificity of the Master of Science program. Now, the MBA is different. In the MBA program, we are preparing leaders to have a general knowledge with some specific skills in a specific domain, not to be so specific, no, I would say specialized in the domain. So I will share with you now the MBA program. We do have now 2 MBA programs, the entrepreneurship and international business development and communications and project management. We have 2 concentrations in this MBA. I will share with you the difference. So you will see, for example, we have core courses. The most important component in the MBA is not the major, it's the core courses, because the graduates in the MBA, they are going to lead the company, they are going to lead a department in the company, they are going to lead people, and they are not supposed to be very technical oriented. For example, they will enhance their knowledge and skills in the management of innovation, HR management, international business law, international economics, strategic marketing and branding, global e-marketing, project management, and intercultural management and international negotiation. These courses are core courses. And this is the most important, I would say, weight of the MBA program. Besides, we have an MBA tour exploring innovation in the US. We have business game, business simulation. And of course, we have the end of study practicum, end of study internship. Beside this general, I would say, education in the MBA program, we have these 4 courses are the major courses in the entrepreneurship. For example, international business finance, international partnerships and mergers and acquisitions, advanced business planning, and the business plan jury presentations. These 4 courses are dedicated to the entrepreneurship and business development. This means that the students will have knowledge and skills in entrepreneurship, but they will not be the people specialized in entrepreneurship. They will be the people specialized in leadership in general, with some orientation to the business development and to the entrepreneurship. Does it make sense for you? Could you see the difference between the Master of Science, which is more specialized, and we have more courses dedicated to the technical side, and here we have more courses dedicated to the general education in the MBA program? I will share with you, for example, the 4 courses dedicated to the communications. It's about communication project management. We have corporate strategy, from corporate strategy to communication strategy, PR corporate communications, project management for communications, and online communications and social media. So the students will earn the knowledge in the field of communications in any industry they will lead, but they can be leaders of this company even without having the communication portfolio or communication department. But they have more knowledge in communications than in other fields, but they still have a general education in MBA and not specialized in one field. If they want to be specialized in one specific field, they have to do the digital marketing and not the communications and project management. So to give you an idea about, our alumni, we do have, for example, Diana, who get an MBA. Now she is a CEO of a fashion industry in Paris. We have Lama, who is a general accounting and taxes officer in Dassault Aviation. Dassault, the partnership with Rafale in India. Jessica, who is a key account manager in Switzerland, Navy Distributors. We have Guillaume in Lancel, Paris, the fashion and luxury industry, and he is managing the e-commerce. Teddy is a project manager in Disquea in Paris. Now he's in Germany. Nike, we have assistant store manager in Paris. We have Jessica, who is content marketing associate in PBWS. And we have Arun, who is Indian, who is senior business development in Miro, which is one of the most important French startup in Paris. So as you see, these people, they did this MBA. They have more knowledge on maybe communications or entrepreneurship, but still they are more polyvalent and they can lead any business and any field without having a specialization in some specific field. And to finish, I would love to share with you how the companies, what are the specific company hiring our students in MBAs and Master of Science. We do have 32% who are very general, not specified, retail 25%, hospitality 13%, real estate 6%, new technology 4%, consulting 4%, banking 4%, mass distribution 4%, and communications 8%. So the size of the company, 36% are very large organization, small and medium-sized enterprises 46%, and startups and micro businesses are 18%. And here we go. I'm done with this presentation. I hope that I'm giving you some insights to make your decision to study abroad. My advice to you is in 2022, it doesn't make sense to do all your studies in your home country without earning international exposure. Because in business nowadays, if you don't have any international exposure during your studies, you will struggle a lot, when you are going to do international business, because the international business is based on international relations, international affairs, intercultural behavior, intercultural skills. So if you are not during your studies taking benefit of what university is offering, it will be a little bit struggling for you to launch your career in intercultural and global businesses. And thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Dr. Fady. Thanks a lot. So any students, having any questions, any queries, please feel free.
Did I respond, Dr. Shankar, to your expectation? Is that's really what you were expecting?
Yes, certainly. Certainly. I think all the points have been covered. All the programs you have introduced very well to the students. Yes, any questions, any queries from the students?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Blesson here.
Yes, Blesson, please tell.
Yeah, actually, sir, I had a doubt like we are pursuing this PGDM program from BULMIM, sir. So likewise, you asked this thing that this requires a strategic planning that whether it should be 1 year in our college and another year it will be in this American business school. So consider this to be a case like, okay, it has been successfully planned and everything. What about the work visa or work permit? If we are gonna get a work permit to study after study, are we gonna get the work permit for 1 year or 2 year or whatsoever maybe?
You know, once we'll sign an agreement with your institution, we will notify this agreement to the French embassy. And
Right.
once we will notify this French embassy, and you would like to pursue your studies at the American School of Paris, you will fill out the application form. We have an application center based in India who will accompany you in this process. And then you will go to the French embassy, to the Campus France, to apply for the student's visa. And then once you will come to France, you will become IGS Paris students. You will be our students 100%. You will do your first year in your home institution. And once you will transfer, you will become our students. And once you are here in Paris as our students, you will spend 1 year or 1.5 years, because we have the 6-month internship at the end of your studies. And then, you know, once you are graduated, we will accompany you in your administrative process and path to get your documents and your papers done with the French administration. I know that the French administration is a little bit complicated, but we'll definitely accompany you in this process.
Well, thank you
Yes,
so
and
much,
I
sir,
think,
for clearing that.
yeah, I think your doubt is cleared.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other queries?
I will be in India between June 17 and June 26. I'm going
Wow,
to
that
visit
would be
many.
great.
Yeah, I'm going to visit many cities. So your university is based in which area?
This is Central Delhi, heart of Delhi.
I will be in Delhi.
So,
I will be in Delhi for 1 day. Maybe Dr. Shankar, maybe we can meet, and it would be a real pleasure, you know, to maybe to visit your institution. I have a meeting
by
with
all
the
means,
ambassador.
it would be a pleasure to welcome you to our campus.
Okay, great, great.
Yes. Any other questions? We have time for one more question in case any student would like to raise a query. Fine. Thank you very much, Dr. Fady. I would now request the director of BULMIM, Professor Dr. M. Durga Mohan, who is having more than 4 teams like Tata Consultancy Services, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, and he has been steering BULMIM from strength to strength since more than last 5 years. So I would request him to say a few words.
Thank you, Professor Sahai. It was a pleasure listening to you, Professor Fadel, and you know the way you explained your program. I think we can enter. You know, I see every possibility that we will be able to enter into a kind of an agreement with students who wants to study partly abroad and partly in India. We can have a kind of a credit sharing system, so that end of the course of 2 years, if 1 year they do it with you, they also get my PGDM on a credit transfer basis, and they also get your diploma. That is one. Second is nice to hear that you will be in Delhi. So we are very close to India Gate, hardly 500 meters from there. So you are most welcome to visit us. Yeah, see the campus. You know, we can have a small discussion and how to take it forward. And I'm pretty sure that the students have got an idea of how things happen elsewhere. Yeah, because you have that unique business school, which is both French and American, which is a great amalgamation. Because in management we say there is a American School of Management, there's a French School of Management, and there's a Japanese school. This is how you look at it. So I think the journey will be wonderful for both BULMIM and your BSP school in the future. I look forward to meeting you when you're there. And thanks a lot for taking time out and talking to my students. Yeah, and I am pretty sure that we will meet more often in the future. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Prof. I really appreciate. Absolutely, I will share. My schedule is Professor Shankar. To visit you.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Great. Great. We look forward.
To present you once again, and I'll certainly be in touch with you regarding your visit to India.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.